helps you, not the kind of love that she's advising us to strive for. Because that really is, as she said, a form of retribution. Another way of evaluating our love and thinking of it is that love is spontaneous. So besides the natural duty of loving parents and relatives, it should express itself in the form of tenderness and feelings of kindness, so that it doesn't turn into a form of payment. Something that I was thinking about, what would I say about it, and the sentiments and our feelings, the feeling we used to say in counseling, the feelings never lie. Unless you're somebody. But the feelings don't lie. And so if our love for humanity is so great, then it should show in the feelings in our interaction with everybody at all levels. And so the feeling, maybe one word I can put on is the tenderness, as she says, in the form of tenderness and happiness. So the tenderness would be how you deal with the world around you, all of creation, as it is an emanation of the sublime fatherhood of. So if our love is more than just a rigid principle, it will be operating at every moment. And then the two qualities she's pointing out is one of tenderness and a feeling of happiness. And we really should be the happiest people. You know, I have friends who don't believe, they're very intellectual, but they don't believe anything of an afterlife. And I was, oh, how dismal. Like it's, some days can be tough even with all we know, but to not know that there's a value and a meaning to it. So they, as with our understanding of life, knowing that nothing happens by chance, the events of our life are very well planned and chosen, that regardless, we should have feelings of happiness. And this is what Joanna wants us to well, in neuropsychology, they sometimes say that the emotions define us. And Joanna is a psychologist. And she says here, love is the defining characteristic of strong conducts of healthy individuals. Until recently, we saw emotional people as being less in control, less developed, because it should always be the cold reason, hard, calculated reason. It's we moved into an area beyond that, and so love is the defining characteristic of strong conducts of healthy individuals. It is common to say in modern culture, so it doesn't mince the words about us, in modern culture that weak people love a lot. Our songs and our radio for the next 3 or 4 weeks will be songs of love all the time, and then the news comes on, all you hear about is killing. So we're people who love a lot, forgetting that their conduct is selfish, looking for protection or emotional and physical sheltering by somebody else. Again, another form of the possessive love or the self-centered love. Back to the picture you all know so well. And when you walk up that path, I was looking at, feeling I was there, and the imperial palms, and they guide you up to the botanical gardens. So we can use it in a symbolic way, and they guide you to your paradise that you are going to make. And I was looking at it and thinking, each one of those palms, they could be seen, and I have a couple that for me they are. And one of them is Joanna de Angelis. She is one of those imperial palms on my path, and I think on all of our paths, as we go towards our botanical gardens that we're planning. We're preparing and planning our paradise. Not only bringing the energy from the earth, but from the universe, and surely she does, down to us. At the same time, giving us shelter. Those roots are deep in the ground. I know that the rainy season in Rio, those trees, I got to be strong because the winds can blow strong. So the another one of those pillars, or those imperial palms that we might personalize, would be the our guardian angel. And I'm sure you think of different times in your life and oh man, how did I get into that? How did I do that? Or how did I get out of it alive? And there's a story in the lives of the saints, and one of the saints was talking to his guardian angel, and he was a little bit complaining. He said, you know, life has been tough for me, and you said that you would always be there at my side, because the guardian angel has shown him the path of his life. I'm sure a lot of you know this. And but the saint said to the guardian angel, look at that time, the particularly rough passage over the rocks, you know, because most of the paths, there was 2 sets of footprints. During that times of particular rough traveling of life, there was only one set. And the saint was complaining that, you know, that where was his guardian angel when he needed him most? And the guardian angel said, there's only one set of footprints there, because during those times I was carrying you. And we could visualize another one of those imperial palms as our guardian angel, who has been selected from all times, is with us always, to lead us also along that pathway, giving us protection but also a sense of direction, that we can each day, and certainly in the coming year, plant more in our garden. Anybody want to make any comments? These are the where I got what we have. I want to say thank you.